and I know that on the Watches TV we tend to talk about watches that are kind of way up there in terms of price positioning, but we like the craftsmanship behind them. But doesn't mean that there aren't some other interesting and different endeavors taken by other brands at a different price range. So this is why we're going to discover a brand that we've never talked about. Let's go.
Welcome to the MeisterSinger booth. There's one major aspect of MeisterSinger which is very unique, and that's our single hand. And with our single hand we're going back to the origin of timing, because it all started with the single hand.
And so what are the main novelties that you're presenting here at this Baselworld?
So the main novelties we present is, first of all, we have our bronze line. We have our three bestsellers in terms of the number 3, the Perigraph and the Metris in bronze. This is the first bronze timepieces we introduce. And we have the Vintago, which reminds the people of the year the 60s.
And can you give us a little bit more detail on the 3 watches that you were mentioning?
Okay, so this is the Perigraph, and this is our, let's say, our automatic watch with a Sellita or an ETA movement. Most of the times we use Sellita, with the bronze case without aluminium, so it will get the patina, and we, on purpose, we choose for that alloy, because we say, okay, aluminium of our bronze will get the patina. That's the original material, and we are the origin of time, so we need to have the original material bronze, which gets the patina. It's a function with a date. So you see the ring, which is turning here, which represents the date. The other novelty I show you is the Vintago, and the Vintago is reflecting to the 60s. It's a very elegant dress watch, of course, very modern, very into fashion nowadays, to go into vintage, but it also comes really close to what we are. We are a little bit vintage in our way of pointing out the time with the single hand. Again, with the Sellita movement this time, and the case is brushed, which gives that the original 60 looks. The third watch is the watch I'm wearing by myself. And that's a very unique watch because it's our Circularis. And you have to know that MeisterSinger is existing since 2001. So we are a relative young brand for the watch industry. But when you look at the case back, you will find our own movement. And this is a movement with a power reserve of 5 days. We don't call it a manufacture. Why don't we call it a manufacture? Because we developed it, we draw it, we assemble it, but we don't produce all the parts. So the parts will be bought at X, Y, Z. We assemble it. So we say, okay, it's our own movement, not our manufacture.
Thank you very much for your time then.
All right, you're welcome.